This is the part one, the course expectations, class expectations / syllabus highlights. Remember, you have a quiz on this, so make sure you read it. And you're watching this probably because you want to review a little extra. I'm going to go over the overview portion. I'm only going to give you the really important stuff and how it applies to Canvas. We have 4 units. They're split into subunits. We're going to work through each subunit one at a time. At the end of the subunit, there's a test. So everything is in Canvas. Everything. Every single thing is in Canvas. I am here just to set all this up, number one, and number two, to help you through it. You're going to work as hard as you can, and when you get stuck, I'm here to help you. So please reach out when you need help, me or any other teacher that happens to be in the classroom. So the structure I will show you. You essentially, I'll do it in student view, you're going to really work through a couple buttons, the home screen and modules. Home screen, as you'll see, has these buttons here, and it tells you down here, use the above buttons to access the unit overview and goals page. Now, you're not going to see all of these yet until the end of the year. We'll do one at a time, but you will see unit 1.1 starting Monday. So if you click on that button, it'll bring you to the unit overview and goals page. This says exactly what you'll be able to do by the end of the unit, and it has a schedule for everything we're going to do. So if you're absent ever, you know exactly what you missed on that day. You can do that assignment. All the materials are there. You already know when your first test is. Guess what? It's on October 8th. You know that. Do not ask me that question. You should know that because you read the syllabus. All right, and it explains it in there. Also, in the overview and goals page, you have any video I ever use in class or in a lecture video. You have every single handout that you might get in subunit 1.1, all the slideshows that I ever use, any videos that are extra credit. I even split up the vocabulary for you. I took these out of all the content pages so that you know exactly what words could possibly be on a test. Or if you don't know one of these words, chances are you don't know the skill or concept. So make sure you work on vocab as you learn and practice your skills. There's also this extra practice. If you're ever trying to practice for a test, click on that. I purposefully make as many questions as I can think of about the content in that subunit so that you get super extra practice. No, the test is not this long. But this, if you can do this whole thing without using any of your notes, you're going to get 100 on the test, no problem. This is for extra practice. Think about it as like a practice test. Also, I'll talk to you about this in class. You can get extra credit for doing some of this towards the test. So that's the unit overview and goals page. Everything is here. Everything. This is a whole summary of the unit, the subunit. We will work day to day out of modules. You might notice, because I'm in student view, that you see the whole module here. It's set out in chronological order as things are due, but you can't click on anything except for just this one assignment. That's because the assignments build on each other. It's important that when you do this assignment, your first assignment, right, due by midnight on that Monday, when you finish this and you're sure that it's done, click Mark as done. Then when you go back to modules, what you'll notice is that the next thing will pop up. These deep dives, as you read in the syllabus, are extra credit. You don't have to do them if you don't want to. You can if you're ahead. But the next assignment pops up that's due on the 11th. All right? It all correlates with your schedule too. If you want to, you can even access assignments from the schedule. But what might happen is, let's say you didn't do any of these assignments and you click this, it'll tell you it's locked. That's because you didn't finish the stuff that was due before. So you have to make sure you go in order. This one. Oh, and then there's these. Okay? That's how the course is structured. Really, you're working out of the home with the overview and goals pages, which are these buttons, and the modules. I set it up like this so that, you do things in order. All right. What else does it say in here? Yep, there's more information. The flow is simple. Essentially, you are going to read a content page and watch a little video, and you take notes on that. Then, using that information, that's an independent assignment you do by yourself, you're going to be assigned other assignments that help you practice the stuff you learned in that or apply that knowledge. Then we're going to do a class practice and review where we all get together and talk about the information. And then we just repeat that for the next topic. Content page, video, you do notes, then you apply that in one or more assignments, then we review over and over again. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is that this is a semi-student paced class, which means when you come into class, it's essentially like your job. You have the entire class period to do the work. If you don't finish it because you're distracted, you can't control yourself with your peers around you, or you just need more time, it becomes homework. But there's more than enough time built in the class for you to finish these if you're on task. What student paced means is that if you get done this assignment over the weekend, you're already done it before Monday, you can move on to the next one. Mark it as done. Do the next one. You can get ahead. You can do this whole unit in a weekend if you really want to. Now, if you need more time, it's your homework. If you need more time after that, it's up to you, as the syllabus says, to message me and let me know you need more time. Okay, there are deadlines. I am checking the work the day after the deadline, and if you don't have the work done, then there will be late deductions.